Hello? Okay. Sorry, Blair. Was I don't something was wrong with the mic, so I reset it. Hey, morning, Blair. Yeah, sorry about that if that was loud. Sometimes you never know what you're gonna get when you wake up in the morning. Start your streamer. Like the market down 1.32% after a pretty decent day yesterday. You never know which day is the fake out day. All right, that's good. Yeah, not much positive today. Sandal having a good day for whatever that's worth. Earnings are yesterday after market. Probably not so much. Conference call is today in a little bit, it looks like. Yeah, market no good. Mike is good. Yeah, no shit. Market not looking very good at all. Not today. It's looking a little better yesterday. I mean, we're getting signs after the Fed yesterday. We got a nice pump popped up, but not today. Our blockchain down about 4.5%. FUV, MVAS, Soxel down 5.6. Yeah, not very massively convincing volume bars. I don't know, Black. Could be if you've got that option. I think a lot of this we discussed yesterday is predicated on the 10-year Treasury note and the rise in yields. Yeah, it was 1.666 yesterday. Today it's 1.742. So the yields are definitely trending upward. So what that means is that they're able to get some okay money out of bonds again, which means an outflow for stocks. Yeah, and as Nasdaq slammed as 10-year yield jumps. So what they do is they make a ton on the techs and then they move it out to bonds and get their 1.74% per year. But when you got 10 million bucks, they're okay with $174,000 a year just rolling in passively. So yields still going up. When the yields are chilling, the market does want to go back up. So I think at some point we will end up back in an uptrend. But then you have days like today which don't feel very fun. And however long that's going to last, who knows? I mean, just really who knows? Microsoft 1.4 lower today. Yeah. So we're also still above the middle Bollinger Band line on the Nasdaq. I mean, nothing's broken yet. We just came out of a correction when the Dow Jones made a new high a while back. We were in a correction, and then the Dow Jones, which whatever one of these days, maybe it was this one, made a new high. That pretty much negated the correction, put us back into an uptrend technically. Um, but you never know how these things are going to play out. But the Nasdaq's lagging, and that's a problem. When your growth stocks are lagging, your blue chips That's not a great bellwether, but at the same time, at the same time, we're not dead dead. There are a couple of really bad signs. We've already discussed these. Amazon, um, it's fighting with its 200-day moving average. Bearish cross, death cross, likely to happen in the near future. If we're lucky, they'll just stagnate and go flat with each other for a while. However long that takes, I don't know. But um, and then Apple under its 50 days, so I believe finding resistance at the 50 days so far a few days ago. So that's definitely an ominous sign. Hasn't fully broken down, but we did break the 50, finding loose support at the 200 so far, but nothing major on the bounce back to the 50-day. This is very classical trading stuff right here. Very classical. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But the Apple chart not looking super hot. That obviously doesn't bode very well for the Nasdaq. And yeah, actionable list not showing a bunch of green on here. So definitely a bit of a tougher environment than we've seen in the past. So yeah, if you want to go cash, I mean you can, for sure. I do have some cash. I'm not fully cash. Um, Probably should have a little more cash. Still stuck in the mode of I don't want to miss any moves, but those days, I don't know. Those days for the foreseeable future here may have passed. Of you have to be in the market because everything just freaking works. you know that can that's kind of gone in this environment, if you know what I mean. But all in all, the market's not a throwaway yet. Um, we'll see if it turns into one. All right, SI forming a pretty nice cup up here. 5 weeks in, need 7 weeks for a cup and handle. That's 50%. That is deep. So it doesn't quite qualify as from an IBD perspective. Tesla in a type of an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Shoulder head, maybe shoulder, maybe have more downside to go. Then we make another shoulder. Um, yeah, we really just have to kind of see what the Nasdaq does here. Hmm. And not much to do. KGKG looking stable. Alibaba, Restoration Hardware, Lockheed Martin continuing a turnaround to the upside. ACIC, what's that one? Doesn't look very good. CNIKF, I believe this is one of the chemical names. Nope, doesn't look like it. Speaking of chemical names, we got KOP. Flat today, which is fine. ESI, which is a leader in the group. Not looking too bad. Holding nice and strong. Looks pretty good. Jesus. All right, MasterCard retest in the prior high. We'll see how that holds. Didn't like the 10-day so far. Hmm. All right, MasterCard. Tesla moving lower. Nasdaq 177. Ah, what the hell? $190 now. Jeez, it whips on the shit out of this market. I saw a lot of green. I guess I just moved my watch list around a little bit. Green's getting smaller as the red's getting bigger. Seems like a fairly normal sentiment. Was that 3, 4? Is it just the interest rates they're working off of, or is it something else? You got Tesla, right, and Apple in that order. Yeah, I got just a dying position in MasterCard. It's literally just fucking evaporating before my eyes. Fuck. It's hard to know when to hodl sometimes, but this was apparently not the right time. Jesus. Yeah, those are all some decent longer term plays, but I can't say it's going to be easy holding them. God, I feel like it's shitty trading days again, and I'm behaving like it. Just fucking evaporating money like it's not a thing. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I've got Riot, Tesla, MasterCard, and Microsoft. But like I said, Apple has that retested a 50, which isn't very good, Blay. Right there. I wonder if we're going into another. That's so tough to tell. I no, we're not super healthy right now. Like, usually don't get these big down days. Get a couple up days followed by big down days. Yeah, I mean, our best. Hopefully, we're in this scenario here. Like, there's this big freaking red day, and then the next week it pops up. Then this shit happens. You know what I mean? So could it could just rinse and repeat. It does look like potentially inverted head and shoulders. Oh yeah, you got a vaccine yesterday. That's cool. That's cool. KGKG 6.7 on a bit of a gap. How thin is this thing? It's got quite a few. It's got 7 million average traded. 385, 386. Popped in with a 389. Really? Work it out. Got to rotate that shoulder, Blay. Gotta rotate. Gotta move it. I like to move it, move it. 385, 370. So 370.376 and then a 0.385. Boom, boom. Okay. Gap in the order book. Looks like just a gap in the order book. Good price action though. Stimulus is held. Do you need the stimulus? It's the funny part. Like, I know they're sending out checks and stuff. A lot of us don't need it. Like, I don't need it. I almost feel I feel like this whole, we always do blanket instead of targeted. Just send the whole thing to the unemployment system and just make it like a good amount or something. I mean, that's not even gonna. Yeah, I know what they're doing, but it seems like a waste of money. For those of us that, sending a check to me, you don't need to send a check to me. I wish I knew someone that needed some money. Maybe I should give it to them. I don't know anyone that needs any money. Hmm. Really? You're gonna give it to the Win casinos? Well, better go buy the stock. 1,400 on black. Why does everybody want to always put it on black? I never got that. Because black sounds like better than red, I guess. 1,400 on red. It doesn't sound as good as 1,400 on black. Yeah, you can kind of emphasize black when you do that. Red doesn't sound very good. Like red, yeah. Yeah, if you can though, got to find a table with only one of those green slots. You're probably not going to find it, especially now. They've probably ripped all of those out. But go find one of those. That's what you got to find. All right, market coming back a little bit, 1.48. Luckily, we haven't further gone down. Just been scary so far. Any more green? Doesn't look like it. Not a lot more green. PLL's up there. I'm having a hard time not buying PLL. No one's selling it at least. A little bit of distribution, bouncing back immediately. XPEV, LPLA. What else? Footlocker. Man, people just love buying shoes, I guess. Restoration Hardware. Weibo. KG, the winner of the day. SoFi, Vigio, SI, Moderna, Cyber, Amazon, Nvidia. All these just look like dog crap. Well, they're in the red. I don't know about dog crap, but you know what I'm saying. Riot 4.42. We've come off of a spike lower, although it looks like on the daily chart. We have formed a bit of a double bottom base. And Bitcoin's not in a horrible position. Still could roll over though. EXPI, Lemonade, NIU, Shills. Is that a new one? Looks like a new one. Oh. See if I can get some stuff off my actionable list. Proud. What is CRWD? It's like plug. Crowd Strike. I think it's AI. Shoot, I forgot I was gonna type in. I was gonna look at something. I forgot. NIU. Lemonade. Soxel. Workhorse. Don't want to say it's dead, but it's looking deadish. Roku Zoom MVIS. Net. How's Net doing? Net is doing whatever the hell Net's doing. All right, later, Blay. I may bounce. No one's here, so I may leave too. What the fuck I'm gonna do? But MasterCard still sitting at lows. Hopefully it'll get a bid. We'll see. SIX, Pavel, PLA. And not much going on here. So it really looks like it's just the 10 year, which is still popping. They're still loading up into those bonds, son. So yesterday it popped up. Didn't continue that much. Maybe today will be different. It'll get a nice big price bump. Of course, it gets it. It's like those are. I don't know how these market work. I've never participated in a bond market. How do you buy? Let's see if I can. Can you buy a bond on Thinkorswim? Futures, options, indices, futures, 10-year US Treasury note futures. Diving. Okay, so the reason this is diving is because this is the cost of the bond, not the yield of the bond. So each bond costs $131 and you're getting 1.7% yield. It's a weird inverted relationship I'm still not used to. It definitely doesn't look very good. Looks like it's just breaking down further here today, as a matter of fact. Take a measured move that could drop you a few more bucks. 35 to 31, that's $4. So you get 31, that would be 26. I say $4, it'd be 27. Should be way down here. How do you trade that? Sell market? Oh shit. I just have a bond trade. Now I have a bond trade open. Whoops. Okay, what's that doing to me right now? June expiration. Guess I'm short a bond real quick. I know what that button does. Mine it did not register, however. Morning, Ellie. I just shorted the bond market inadvertently. Yeah, it's not doesn't feel very good at all. We could just go cash and wait for better months. We're so used to that bull market that when everyone screams diamond hands, I think that's the clue for the institutional investors to just fucking dump everything. Oh, you're gonna hold forever? Okay, cool. We'll just wait until you actually won't. So you never know. Just gonna close it out. Yay! I'm no longer short the bond market. Okay, that was stupid. Probably really smart. Should just go all short the bonds because it's just flying right now. PLL looks really good. Still in a bull market. SI also looks pretty good. KG came down, had an errant move up, came down a little bit. Oh, I didn't do it on purpose, Ellie. It was an accident. Complete accidento. For some reason I thought short market was like going to give me a list or something like that. So, but obviously it was not going to. Yeah, speaking of maybe shorting something, I mean, it's a little late to the game, but Apple up there on that doji a couple days ago probably would have been a decent little short. Test of the 50-day. If you're looking at short, it does look like we are not doing very good right now on the on most of these names. I don't know, man. I kind of want to run for it, but my account's down significantly. I don't like where I'm at all by like a big number, like the first big number. No likey. I know why my MasterCard trade fucking evaporated to shit. And it looks like it's still going to evaporate to shit. My strike price is way too far out. I got a 540. And so that's just fucking with it. It's dying on a vine right now. I don't know where they cut it, hedge it, fucking just let it expire worthless, which is obviously a great decision. Fucking idiot. Look at that candle. Jesus. I'm gonna get fucking obliterated on this. Stupid. Huh, PLL looks good. Well, I'm down 59%. Where's my stop loss rules, Ellie? Where are they? You know what I'm saying? Like there's no stop loss rules here. There's nothing. It's just no, I was already in yesterday. I've been in this trade for about a week. 7 days ago, the 11th. No, it's just that position. But your portfolio is, you know, you can't have a portfolio if you don't manage your positions appropriately. And obviously, my stop rules are lacking significantly. Yeah, see, I was really benefiting from the market during the bull market. Obviously, we all were, but I think I was especially because I don't like to buy lower for the most part. PLL actually looks fairly actionable. It does have earnings coming up. 324, 192 for the NASDAQ. Yeah, Microsoft doesn't even torn on all of them. Down 2% now on the Nasdaq. All right, I'm gonna raise some cash. I'm just gonna ditch Microsoft and try to wait. So I've got Riot, Tesla, and now Mastercard. No more Microsoft. Um, a little torn on Riot at the moment. Tesla longer term, I think, is fine. That's kind of my plan is to hold Tesla, but Tesla's actually handling stuff relatively well. Yeah, for some reason, Mastercard not so much. They were up really good. I mean, they're still up, kind of, but Tesla holding on pretty well. I gotta say, some of the volume signatures. Is KOP going? Oh, nice. The question is, will it be a fake out or not? That's the question. Yeah, I think I'm just going. Uh, Dude, because the market looks like shit. It's nothing to do with KOP. You have to realize that very few sectors are going to run in a shitty market. Usually, if you're lucky, one or two. Yeah, I know, Ellie, but I don't know. This market environment is scary as shit. Has nothing to do with the homework you do or don't do. It's just, I mean, you've already got a position. I never bought it. It's a good pop up. My luck, I'll get caught in the drop down. That's been what's. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the stock. I think the stock's good, but Nasdaq down 2.06. I'm not gonna put money into something when the market. If we roll over from here, I mean, we're still one additional distribution day away from another correction in the markets. All the distribution days still apply. That's the thing about these situations. So the reason we move back into an uptrend is because of the Dow Jones going into new high, and I discussed this yesterday. Where's my phone? Hold on, I gotta get my phone. All right, hold on. I was under the chair. That's funny. You don't see it as bad? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's looking good though. My Nasdaq 203, 206. See how this works out. What's down here today? Lemonade, Soxel, EXPI, Zoom, U. PLL looks good too. You gonna buy a PLL? Hold on, let me add KOP and ESI to this. I'm trying to remove names from this list. KOP, ESI. Those were the two good ones that we thought were really good. There's KOP. Shaking off 3 times? Yeah, I hear you. It's hard with some of these, man. This thing's still pretty, looks pretty stable now, but no, I know what you're saying. Look at that, bounce up to 50. That is institutional support. That looks pretty good. Doesn't mean we can't go back down to the 50 day, but you know what I'm saying. Does look good though. And KOB holding strong. Restoration Hardware coming up today. KG still doing good. Alibaba bucking trend, although it's not really in a good place. Yeah, right, JJ's like, let's just get it over with. The problem is they don't do that. That's the problem. Alibaba looking like it's in an interesting spot actually. Been consolidating for a minute. Notice it's not going down with the market for the most part. Did start going down on the 22nd. Yeah, so it did participate here. Didn't really get the bounce. So below the 200 and the 50. Hopefully we've bottomed and we're just gonna maybe we'll get a leader in Baba in the near future. Still a huge stock. Absolutely massive. Microsoft, MasterCard. Jupiter? What do you mean Jupiter? How are MJ's doing? MJ's not bad. 50-day support. Moving averages converging. That could maybe start to go. VNTR? Really? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, a couple of good ones. PLL, KOP look really good. KOP's breaking out. Um, but how is Jupiter in a bullish position? I don't understand that particular. All right, 1.85 for the Nasdaq. Man, PLL still still looks like it wants to rock and roll even in the face of all this. KOP, there you go. Further move up on KFP. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes Ellie, I'm like, maybe he's into astrology and just letting it out now. I don't know. I was looking. I bought a version of the stock market almanac or whatever it's called. I don't know if I still have it. I looked at it. You got to look at everything, right? You got to look at everything. I don't know if Yeah, I don't see it. I may not have it anymore. Into healing crystals? Hell yeah. Do it, son. All right, PLL looking good. $185 for the NASDAQ. All right, KOP. Some of the ones that are moving today are picking up a little bit of speed, but majority of the market is still stagnating. They're picking up these smaller individual names. Not really much else. Everything else is gap down, and MasterCard 234 now. Ripping my soul open. I wonder if someone has a thing on PLL's potential future value or something like that. Let's go have some fun. Micro Axis Piedmont Lithium stock price. After hype 81.95. Whatever that means. VNTR. Okay. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, what is that? NYSE. Oh, it's a materials. Ooh, materials are expensive as hell right now. REIT that owns senior housing and healthcare. Oh, it's the wrong one. There we go. Makes chemical products that improve the quality of. There you go, Ellie. Chemicals. Chemical products that improve the quality of life for consumers and promote a sustainable future. Usually I'm half on yours. I half believe that, JJ, but for some reason with stocks, I have to know what I'm getting myself into. All right, so it's a chemical company. Missed that one, Ellie. A lot of chemicals out there. So VNTR chemical company. Not quite a flat base. Looks like a cup base. Or just a consolidation. All right, KOP up. PLL up. We'll add VNTR in there, actually. Yeah, it's been really good. You know, this whole basing structure is excellent. Support at the 50. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Oh yeah, I definitely would agree. Weekly, I mean, it's got some resistance at about the 7, maybe the 660. That's plenty of room. Well, thank you so much, JJ. Hmm. All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce. Whoops. PLL killing it right now. Speaking of somebody wanting to buy stuff, yeah, chemicals, and I guess PLL is part of that. People still buying that. Yeah, VNTR looks excellent. KOP excellent. Retail shake off. Yeah, it could be. Can't can't argue anything. BFT. What is a BFT? BFT looks pretty good. It's a SPAC. I think it's a SPAC. Everyone's just buying SPACs. Yeah, not quite an all-time high. It's getting there. All-time closing high if it closes up here. Yeah, I need to get better at buying in dips. JJ, that's for sure. I'll buy something like this usually. Yeah, I gotta change some things. Not happy. I'm never happy. Shit. Guess I'm just a miserable person. Genus actually looks pretty good. Lockheed Martin. There's a long-term turnaround play. This has been seeing quite a bit of accumulation recently too. Hmm. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'm bouncing PLL leader of the day, and then we got the chemicals right on its heels. Chemicals are doing great. VNTR, Sandals, and MJ. So they're doing. PLL is probably going to have a yeah. Really good run on his hands here, probably. Some of his other ones, too. Chemical's doing great. Good job, Ellie. Good job, JJ. You guys rock. I'll see y'all tomorrow, right? Today's Thursday. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace.